Robinson for Baker. Iverson in a hurry. Douglas backpedaling. Forget it.
Yeah, one-on-one.
He's with 2 minutes to play. Iverson by Douglas. Yes, and we see where Allen Iverson thrives in that. Sixers eager for the field goal out of the timeout, looking Coleman's way, but he's fronted by Baker, so Iverson onto the wing, putting it on the floor against Baker, looking down low for the cutting Iverson. So bashing the boards, Coleman rising above the pack. Iverson all the way, yes!
Open court player.
Surrounded, and the steal. And we get a break for Iverson ahead of Perry.
There you go.
Pick and roll, Stackhouse, and Coleman goes awry. Iverson for three, yes!
Well, you could see it as soon as it left his hand. Good.
Gets it quickly to Iverson. Iverson to the bucket. Count it. And he'll get to the line.
What?
But he can't run on a fast break.
No, I know. That's what they said.
There's a nifty feed by Iverson.
Sure is.
Iverson comes up with a steal. Oh, that was nicely done.
A couple of wide open shots. There was only one defender there.
Iverson's floater for two more. Coleman telling him to come my way. Iverson through a crowd for two.
Are telling them they got to play minutes, and their mothers are telling them, and their wives.
I'm like that. I juice things up. I take grapes and I mush them up. Inside, Davis, Alexander. Iverson quickly down court, forces the
7 a.m. That's when they start the beer distribution in this town.
Iverson, nice drive. I'm like,
by that I mean he's guarding Derek Coleman. He is. Iverson comes up shooting for three, and the game is tied. Iverson again for three, and that's his third one already. His way on Gatling. Montross over in the double team, and Iverson off the reverse.
Like a jet. That's quickness and speed. Look at this. He just literally blows by defenders. Kidd, Gatling, he just went. Look at there.
There he goes. Iverson getting into the lane, and he has a very well played game here tonight.
Not many turnovers.
Another three for Iverson, his fourth. Blocked and taken out by Williams.
Weatherspoon with a fine defensive play.
Check this out. Iverson, oh, some feed to Stackhouse.
Hey, JD, he had it there. It was soft. It laid up there on the rim.
Iverson off the ball. Oh, my. Harper's doing a pretty good job so far, but now Iverson driving on Harper. Oh, my. Iverson.
by that. A little bit. And I said, that's what I did. He said, what'd you do? Go from 5 feet to 3 feet?
Iverson for two. Terrible three-point shooting year, but so much for stats in the past as Iverson breaks the ankles of Isley and got two. 5 minutes gone in the fourth. Iverson for three. Yes!
Jerry Sloan, 13-9. And Karl Malone is in the ball boards, but 5 assists as well.
Iverson, yes! Weatherspoon again off the double. Iverson, yes! And we're tied after the three!
Allen Iverson starting to heat up here.
Iverson against Stockton. Tough shot, man! Sixers down 2:44 and counting. Iverson for the lead, yes!
Ball Iverson coming through in the baseline. Wesley there. Iverson dribbles through traffic and lays it in. Iverson behind the screen. Yeah, keeping that dribble alive. Oh, what crossover move. What a move. Iverson wants someone to set a screen. Uses McClain. Goes right to the basket for two. Catch and make a clean shot. Gives it up to Iverson. Iverson in the lane. His runner goes down. Walters. The dish. Iverson. Made that more difficult than it needed. 84-83. Iverson the other way. Into the paint. Iverson. Yes. Starts his move along the baseline.
Yeah, he was a half a step slow.
Iverson trying to get around Walker. Goes baseline. Other side for two.
And Murison had it batted away to Iverson. Iverson launches, and finally a bucket.
Of course, the Bullets won by 1 point.
Iverson Great, right into the hands of Howard. And then another steal, and Iverson converts. House, spin, dish. And Iverson, and one.
It's almost every possession.
The lead is 1. Iverson for 3. No, it was 2. And
on that list, he said Mookie Blaylock. How about that?
Pretty play as they run it back door to Allen Iverson.
Just can't let Mookie get behind you. There he is anytime the shot goes up.
Sixers with possession out of the timeout. Iverson gets 2. Nice.
All of a sudden, Steve Smith said, you know, I can get into the paint and get the shot off. That's the
Davis for the Sixers. Iverson will get a cheap 2.
The 76ers had total rebounds.
Iverson, strong to the cup, gets 2 more. Mentally, 27. A lot of points to make up. Iverson finally lifts it. At least got 14. Iverson challenges Mutombo.
Stand out here and knock down jump shots. You're talking about a pretty good shooting team.
Again, Iverson. Iverson gets 2. A certain someone was saying something to me in my headset. I think it's got to be John Starks.
Easy shot. See, that's what I'm talking about. Try to finesse it up off the glass instead of just powering that thing to the hoop.
Robinson, picked by Lang. Iverson, among the NBA leaders in steals, and there it is. Robinson, the near steal. Davis, an open lane. Kingsford, Iverson, 3. Yes! Iverson, Burns, Perry, yes, and a foul.
Take a look at Allen Iverson getting to the baseline, taking it to the opposite side. Joe Wolf with the whack, the kiss off the glass by Allen Iverson. A good, quick move, getting by Elliott Perry. There's the
17. Iverson looks to answer with 3. He is fouled. Look, the active list. He's 33 years old. Iverson shakes free, gets 2 more. Allen Iverson having a terrific
into the high post area, right in the middle of the court. Now all of a sudden he can get the ball and start dishing, start picking you apart.
Iverson lifts through 2 more.
Sixers doing a good job so far on Vin Baker, not allowing Vin Baker to get off. And take a look at that.
Now posting Douglas. It is their show right now as Allen drives right by, scores, and we're locked at 84. Iverson wants Newman, has his way.
76ers just beating everybody down court.
Allen Iverson
of the season. Might get a little tired. But not that young fella. But you cannot leave Robinson wide open. Allen Iverson comes scoring Philadelphia's bench 25-7. So that's great contributions by the Milwaukee Bucks bench. Glenn Robinson.
And he's got 40. Iverson now with 44. That
easy.
They start off the play running it for him.
Iverson's first bucket is good. Cage misses the shot, but Weatherspoon to Iverson inside. Oh, what a move.
Allen.
Around the screen, Iverson's jumper is good. Allen with his 3-point bucket. The Bullets are up 23-16. Back the other way. Iverson on the lane. Weber has it knocked away. They say it's a good steal, and here's Iverson all the way and lays it in. Tied at 23. Iverson against Strickland. He'll put it up and hit it. Allen Iverson. Iverson drives and scores.
Come back, but Bernie going with him probably more so because of the defense.
Iverson, oh, what a shot.
Happened today. Stackhouse underneath to Iverson, and that's an automatic to it. Iverson for 3. Got it. Allen. Rebound comes down to Mark Davis. Dishes for Iverson to slam. Allen.
Maintain that level of intensity regardless of who you're playing and what the score.
Iverson scores off the glass. What a move. He's got the...
We should get Rookie of the Year.
And the Bullets just let him shoot away, and he's got it.
Last season. Iverson is watched by Gill.
Keeps the dribble alive. That's what makes him so tough.
Iverson Rainbow delivery. Allen Iverson, 5 points in the loss to Atlanta last night.
What a tough match here. Is he favorite? That's what I would do too. Let him shoot the jumper.
16 points here in the first. Sixers running the break. Iverson accelerating for the jam. Jackson and Montross on the floor for Jersey. Iverson stutter step move. Gets the roll.
Resistant defensively.
They set it up. Weatherspoon out of the double. Iverson open for a 3. On a kick out for Overton. Iverson lets it fly and hits a 3. Backhouse on a spin. Iverson the drive. He lays it home off the glass.
Ability or agility in the open floor. This is just explosive speed. The touch at the end. I mean, he just turns it up a notch. And here the quick release too, able to take a little bit of a hit.
Leaves it off Cage. Back for Iverson, a 3. Allen Iverson. 10 seconds left in the third. Iverson, the penetration, the dish. Weatherspoon, reverse layup. It's
economics and the academic end. Can kids get in or can they do the thing? This kid.
About Stackhouse, 2-on-2. Leaves for Iverson. Backs outside. Allen Iverson.
Or you organize them a little bit.
Iverson races with Stoudemire. Forget about it. Allen. Croatia. Starting center throughout most of the year as Iverson tries to turn around Stoudemire on the turnover. Yes! And a foul.
Wallace getting about 1/2, and that's pretty much about it. Allen Iverson going to the hoop. Numbers. Pulled the basketball out. Toronto now 5 of 12 here in the third quarter. You can feel for the 76ers.
Iverson around corner, gets 2. Allen Iverson. Iverson has his way with Garner, so there's a matchup great. Iverson thinking 3. Gets 2.
Iverson has just played spectacular basketball of late with highlight first block of the night. Iverson, what speed, takes it to the rack and ties the game at 8. Contact, wanted foul number 2 on Marbury. Baseline drive by man was Cherokee to flop, Coleman to miss. Iverson the quickness rebound. Boy, he gets up in the air over the day.
You know what, either you start producing or we're going to send you back to the CBA.
That's Bulls.
Although right now, Utah, they've surpassed the Bulls, right?
I think it's been very competitive. Both guys, I think, get a little bit extra juiced up for it, and both ends.
10 seconds as Iverson drives on Jordan. Oh, man. By Iverson. Oh, man. Plenty of time. They're wrapping around one more time. Great steal. It is. Iverson speed challenges Marbury. Layup is good. Iverson now has go in the game. Iverson, swooping drive off the glass. Yeah, spectacular play by Allen. How about the last 2 plays in this game?
Just pure talent, Chad. A great basketball play by Allen.
Wolves come out with trapping defense. Iverson.
Oh, man.
Allen Iverson has 39. They get it to Iverson. He must go quick. Allen, drive. Layup is good. Just
for even Duncan. Iverson in transition. Hits his first attempt of the game.
Iverson should be able to take Jackson at any time.
And he does in a nice little in.
Man, the guy just, that was a no harm, no foul. Guy wasn't going anywhere.
Allen Iverson is 3 for 3.
He's learning quickly that if he's not going to make the first one, you got to come away from it.
Iverson hits again. Iverson gave up the dribble. Now needs some help. Geiger on top. Right back to Iverson. And it was blocked by Duncan. But Iverson cleans up order. They come in trailing by 3. Tim Thomas, beautiful backdoor delivery to Allen.
He's not afraid to go and take that shot. You got to love Merrill this game.
Well, Allen. Iverson off the Benjamin screen. 17-footer, and he drove down. Iverson in transition, drills the 3. He is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Duncan and Iverson in the open court against Kerr will challenge. Showed the ball and finished. 30 slipped as he tried to make the move in the lane. Iverson. Finger roll off glass. Iverson with 34, trying to do it himself. Harvey Grant, 4 on the shot clock. Iverson knows it, running. Oh, and he gets the roll. Ratliff high for the rebound. In the open court, it's Iverson. for 3 on three-point shots for Allen Iverson. And now Philadelphia back within.
Aggressive, looking to the basket. He's kind of putting up Allen Iverson type shots. And there is the floater. 64-65. And there's Iverson. And he is going. So quick. Iverson letting it out. He's actually coming off his season low, held to 14 points against Orlando. Sixers clinging to the one-point edge. 2:50 left in the first. Iverson buries the third. A major difference in Iverson's turnaround. He's, of course, all-time greatest assists and steals, and very pleased with the
getting good shots out of that particular offensive set.
Iverson has hit them all. 6 of 6 now, and he has already met. Miller now leads the Pacers with 9. Iverson again does it himself. Will it count? There is a...
Gets the step on Miller. Perkins trying to get there, just never really able to.
For it. He's being bumped wherever he goes. He finds a Pacer in his face. Oh, my.
Opportunistic basket for the Pacers and much needed.
And they have been working the offensive boards. Iverson 14 from the foul line. Tied at 98. Iverson darts across the lane.
He got it.
Iverson darts inside for the finger roll and the foul. Iverson taking it into his own hands.
Once he gets the corner turned, try to get into the middle. Try to get into the middle.
He goes to the baseline.
And here's Iverson. Iverson hitting on the reverse. So the Sixers have won 6 of their last 8 games. Jumping from about 18. But Kastner is 3 of 3. Here's Iverson from way downtown.
And in the end of the season, when players have played so hard during the course of the season, right there, Allen Iverson on the reverse layup.
Iverson. Allen Iverson off the fake.
So by today's standards, 46% is not bad from the 4-2 guy.
Here's Iverson. Whoa. I will take a... Iverson using the pick. Iverson on the penetration.
It's called pride.
Iverson. Yes. So Allen Iverson. Campbell. Swift by Iverson. Iverson chased by Bills. So this Iverson played by Campbell on a switch. Snow for Iverson. For 3. Yes. A three-pointer by Iverson to move by Shaquille O'Neal and to give the Sixers. Because the Knicks have the tiebreaker over the Sixers, they would move ahead of Philly. Iverson hits on the reverse, 39 points.
It slows Iverson. He'll pull up with a 20-footer. Allen Iverson Lynch sets the screen, gets the ball right side to Iverson. Long three-point shot. Allen Iverson, first 3 of the game.
I mean, it was just a lot of fun.
Saw the graphic on the screen that Carolyn's going to do some light Monday when he hit the shot in Houston.
Darryl has to get up on Iverson now because he's feeling it. You have to make him put it on the ground. I mean, you can tell with some overseas.
I think we've got about 5 playing overseas. Tajman Williams, Andrew Concrete, Ray Sam.
Iverson lost the ball.
Yeah, he does. Oh, boy.
And that's why.
He carried the ball a little bit there, David. They've been calling that so far this season.
19 in the quarter for Allen Iverson.
Man, oh, man. Guys ejected from that game.
What we've heard is that Shaq threw a punch.
Oh, man.
Count it. Unbelievable. Iverson is fouled on the three-point shot he has putting on a show tonight.
This is a tough shot to make regardless, and Chucky Atkins gets a piece of him. Atkins, and you know Allen Iverson was just beside himself there. Man. Well, no, and he couldn't really say anything with the Jordan rules the way they were.
Trouble. So keep the pressure on him. Iverson answers. Career high with 2 minutes to play in the game.
Got to force some time off the clock. Iverson knocks down the...
Iverson for 3.
He's going to get hit.
Off the double. Iverson hoists for three. In scoring this season. Marbury, ill-advised pass, and Lynch stepped in front. Iverson racing to the rim for this ball. Iverson racing ahead, taking it to the hoop.
One of the first attempt, what he did on the second. Catch and go back up.
Catch and shoot for Iverson.
On the right side, the long arms of Kittles.
Allen Iverson. Barris, the main side out Philly. Iverson 10 to shoot. Pulls the trigger and hits off the ball. Larry Hughes just checked in. He got it ahead for Iverson. Allen Iverson putting it off the window, getting around Philadelphia to hang around. Similar to what happened against Washington on the road. Iverson. Gorgeous moves. Harris now D'ing up on Iverson with 6 to shoot. A three. Allen Iverson so smooth from the out.
McKee coming off that 0 for 9 the other night at New Jersey as Iverson just blew by Brent Hill. Comes down with a miss. Iverson among the trees. Got to. A short. Lynch leads the parade for the Sixers. Iverson taking Maxwell, having his way. Here in the first half. Iverson, high beams on, gets two. How to give. Iverson, 3 seconds to go. Around Maxwell, yes! At the buzzer!
Blows by Vernon Maxwell, takes it to the hoop, is fouled on the shot, should be shooting the free throw to try to complete the free throw three-point play. One more look at it. The high arcer knocked to the floor by Patterson.
Able to convert. Sixers running Iverson with Snow. Allen blows by everybody again and gets two. Iverson open, thinking three, dips in, strokes two versus Baker. Iverson, that's for three. Yes! The Sixers. Snow unleashes Iverson, a 3-on-1. There is Lynch with a left hand for two. Iverson gambling was Davis. Allen shakes free and he gets two. Payton on Iverson. Allen takes him strong, count it, and a foul. They're down two. Iverson versus Davis, strong to the cup. Yes! McKee.
Iverson rises and flipped. Hook pass back to Marshall. Iverson got a piece of that. Aaron McKee comes into the broadcast table as Iverson. The Warriors down three. Iverson long two, drops it in.
Isolation. He just wants to go one-on-one.
Bunny hop in the lane, the tough fade. Kicked away by Billy Owens. 3-on-1 Sixer break. Iverson with the finish and the foul again.
It paid dividends then.
Iverson three, and it's a 9.
You get in trouble when you put it on the floor in traffic.
Iverson from the left wing. Iverson, Starks 5 of 14 shooting. Iverson answers right back. It's a 2-point ball game. Iverson in the lane, scoops it up and in.
Switchy, because Snow doesn't want to take the shot.
Iverson on Montego, shot clock at 5.
Starks needs to help him.
Iverson made it.
Especially with Iverson.
6-second game clock, shot clock. Iverson rises. He banked it in. Victories. Tyrone Hills, 15 points, 12 rebounds. King. Iverson, little floater up and in.
8 assists a game for John Starks.
Iverson three right through. Iverson calls his own number. Montego on Iverson. Shot clock at 10. Baseline pull, and Iverson's got 15.
4 right now.
Iverson.
He's
long range.
He's hot from the outside.
He's trying to feed Jamison. Iverson headed the other way. Iverson all the way to the rim to lay it in.
Mookie had to go across a little double screen and take the shortcut over the top, and barely got there in time.
Iverson fires, dropped it in. Wow.
And has it, and so does Jamison.
Back to a 7-point game. Iverson again.
There's that last jump shot by Iverson, and Gary St. Jean is looking at him like, gosh, he's the second coming of Jerry West.
Iverson sets up his own shot, dropped it in. The slow vice grip by Philly as they extend the lead. Iverson inside. Victory. Lynch for Allen Iverson. Malik Sealy has to start Jerry Stackhouse.
Down a jump shot.
Big first quarter here for the Wolves. This is their largest lead. Iverson in traffic.
No, just too much. Philadelphia 76ers.
Bring on the Lakers. Bring them on right now. Iverson gets a three to stop the bleed. And since then, it have started to run their offense, and this guy doesn't hurt.
So when he can get
of 9 tonight, he's got the double-double, 16 points, 10 assists. Iverson.
Good work for them, and Sam Mitchell knocks down the basket.
He's got 12 more tonight. Iverson, they'll give him by Lynch. Geiger's ahead of the field. Sealy will get back. Iverson is wide open.
That's a great fake by Allen Iverson.
Iverson for three. Man, wow. Well, the Sixers will need any kind of range jump shot they can find here. Iverson frees himself. Geiger sets the screen.
He can do it all and continue to run.
Nesterovic earlier this year had an 11 for 12 game. It's 5 for 5 tonight, but Iverson is going to have a shot for three. 25-point lead moments ago.
Here's Allen Iverson working himself free. Great concentration from
Snow at the top. First team foul on the Hornets. Iverson backs up and fires. That's what you... The double, and it's thrown into backcourt. Snow will steal, and he will not score, but Iverson will finish.
Good. Almost had some interference from David Wesley trying to go. What a move.
Oh, wow, what a play. And it works for Hagan. Iverson takes over. Iverson finishes in reverse fashion. It's down by 2. There's hit all 4 of his shots. Here's Iverson on the drive. Guarded by Ellis. Here's Iverson. He's got Wesley. Rises and pushes it in.
The Riders. At least changes his lane.
Yep. Here's Iverson. Wow. Made short, but Davis, or rather Miller, tried to poke it out. Here's Iverson. Got by the field. 4:39. Iverson all the way underneath. Up and under. He's got the right aim. Iverson again. Wesley guarding him. Iverson to finish. Influenced by Jones, who's got it. Snow out to Iverson. Iverson over. Oh, Mickey into front court. Goes to Iverson. Iverson, quick rise for 3. Oh, boy.
44 quarters in 3 games for the Hornets in the third.
Here's Iverson trying to bring Philadelphia all the way
around. This club will know how to stay.
Here's Iverson up and underneath. Iverson.
Iverson penetrate. The runner goes. Now, Allen Iverson can get by Mark Jackson almost at will, and he's got to look for chances to break down the defense. A lot of hits.
9 points, 3 of 3 shooting for Reggie Miller. Iverson answers with a 2.
He's not getting to play a lot of minutes because he plays the same position as Allen. Same position, basically.
Steal. Another Sixers steal. Here's Iverson penetrating again. The floater goes. And for the first time tonight, just over a minute left. Iverson shoots and hits them. Now Hill with an offensive rebound. His shot rims out, put up and in. Halftime. Iverson got another one.
Yeah, they fooled around and made him mad.
Taken on the fly by Snow. He's got Iverson in front. Got it to him, and he scored.
He's shooting as good tonight, you know, because they're all 2 feet away.
Iverson. The edge and fast break points, and they do 10-3. Iverson.
No, and not making a pass.
You better not miss that one.
And then he comes back, which he has been able to do the entire game with
his third three-pointer of the game, and they made him mad. Iverson came clean off the
shoot here on this possession. Big possession for the 76ers.
Iverson against Best. Backing his way in. Tough off-balance shot, and one. Oh! I don't know how you stop this.
Well, Travis Bestwood did a great job defensively. Made him change his shot. He's right there. Gets just a piece of him. He's got to make that shot and delivers the goods, and that's why you need a prime-time play.
24 last week in a quarter against Houston.
Iverson emerges as he lost Van Exel, and he...
Allen Iverson working off the screens. Nick Van Exel going high side. The quick recognition
to shoot. Allen does his thing. Looming as help, McDice, but Allen Iverson leadership as well. Iverson has Harrell let him go that way.
Forcing Allen to the baseline, and absolutely no help is coming till it's too late.
You take a look. And the bench really giving them a lift here as Iverson threads his way in. And he gets the roll. Absolutely, he should get two at the line as Hughes swipes it away from Van Exel. Iverson runs with him. Allen coast to coast for two.
There's Iverson in the open court, got the jump, and boy, it didn't take him long to get his first behind Steve Francis in the NBA rankings. Iverson off the glass for two. He deflected by Ratliff. Iverson in the open court. Iverson to the basket for two, and he's fouled on the point of the basket underneath. Iverson fakes the three, gets in that little pocket, and hits the medium-range jumper. To find the ball right now, he shoveled it over to Bullard. Iverson with a steal. Iverson down the court with that quick burst of speed for two. Allen Iverson. Long rebound.
I mean, this is just city basketball.
Oh, Iverson with a pinch handed at it. Iverson with a three. Iverson better come out on him now.
That's a game back. Got to strike fast.
Iverson working that baseline, puts it up for two more, and
maybe.
Yeah, right. Patino on Iverson now as he floats one up. Beautiful player. You know, you jumped a little early.
Never timing that isn't costly.
Iverson takes it to the middle for two and maybe three. He has it swatted away. Right back to him. Iverson floats it up and hit it.
Wow, what a play.
Woo, what a shot by Iverson. Left to play. You know they're going to Iverson. Iverson floats it in. Floats it up for two. 35-point lead again. Iverson takes it. Gets it back. Puts it up for two.
For the rebound. Iverson on the run. Anderson scoops up the loose ball, and then it's poked away from him and stolen by Snow. Iverson's back.
So that's where your point guard has got to get back. Jason Williams will need him because he gives him that. He's a high percentage three-point shooter, not just a launcher of threes, but he's.
Finding Hughes. 7 seconds to shoot. Iverson the scoop.
How about that shot? You have great concentration. You see Jason Williams is funneling into two shot blockers. That's one of those just up and over.
Williams is on Iverson. Jumper, got it.
Now you watch
trip spread over 13 days, a zigzagging trip. Speaking of zigzagging, what about Iverson?
Order, and it's been Allen Iverson in all kinds of ways today. A layup on the fast break. The little up and under pass to Theo Ratliff for the slam dunk. The jumper at the three-point line. Taking the ball to the basket, the little finger roll. And squaring up and hitting Nick Anderson for the outside shot.
Iverson into the lane, and Divac shoves it back in his face. But he comes right back and scores.
That's not going to.
And 7 points in the quarter.
And about those 6 turnovers, 5 steals, which lead to layups on the other end.
Iverson takes on the whole Sacramento defense and scores. Iverson has 47 for the.
In the Candyman this summer, as you have the backdoor play. Eric Snow chooses to free up Allen Iverson. Hudson cannot stay in that play with Allen Iverson. But getting back to the Candyman, I mean,
limited to some of the smaller colleges. Salem State to name one.
There's a lot of rumors floating around.
With a long arm of the law, Iverson, only Hudson to beat, pulls up and strokes two.
Bam.
Iverson in rhythm. The Sixer players, the scheme of things with each and every practice. Now his 3rd game with the team. Brilliant look, Iverson. And steal by Iverson, and he'll solo. Allen Iverson, 5 steals. Iverson for 3.
Won't go. Lynch, quick outlet to Iverson. And this is where Iverson is lethal. Pulls up, hits his first jumper. Ford's done a good job keeping Iverson in front of him. Not that time. And Iverson makes him play. You don't have to have your feet planted to pick up the charge. As long as you're in your defensive position and the offensive man initiates the contact as Iverson.
Where's the help? There it is by Ewing, but a belated attempt as Iverson was already soaring for the basket.
A 20-second timeout.
And remember what I said, see, Allen Iverson is a right-handed player. Ward must lead away.
Iverson puts in the three.
Big faith. LJ too tentative, man. He's got to go up with gusto.
Iverson puts it in. And the Sixers.
So the Sixers swarming. And another transition hoop by the Sixers. This is what the Knicks are not getting. Some number transitions where they have 2-on-3.
Sending Sprewell out far. There's a steal by Iverson. He had a pass from Latrell Sprewell.
Look at Iverson now.
Players tripped up, falling all over each other.
2 Knicks are down in the backcourt.
A 5-on-3, and Iverson takes advantage. Snow out to Iverson. Passes up the 3, now puts it up and puts it in. Iverson from downtown.
There's a screen by Geiger. He doesn't want to use it.
Iverson pulls up, knocks it in. Ward touched.
In that game, a lot of forced shots, but they were determined, the Pacers, to shut him down. What a runner in the lane. I was looking at some of Isaiah's picks, and I have some serious disagreements with those.
What a surprise. Iverson able to handle it. Best deflected it.
And the groans from the crowd. Iverson, chance points have been a real story for Philadelphia. As that long rebound was unable to be the wonderful pass again by Kukoc. The ball movement.
Iverson able to beat. But onto something when you said insurmountable in the first quarter. Iverson going afternoon, and he's not alone. 1 for 7 for the field. Iverson with the pullback move.
Bill reaching back for that one.
Iverson, it counts, and the foul. Miller strip. Here's Iverson, chased by Jackson. It counts, and the foul.
Poke in the face, Iverson.
Iverson off the dribble, so took a little.
Iverson up top, after he'd gotten poked in the face. His lateral mobility is so smooth, and the way he wrong-footed the defender.
15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Iverson, Allen Iverson, McKee on the intercept. Here's Snow feeding off. Iverson, Allen Iverson with 30 points. Rozier trying to post up. Ball knocked away from Rose. Here's Iverson moving on best, going right at him. It counts, and the foul.
Eric Snow.
He has really been lighting it up since the All-Star game.
Allen Iverson, all cotton for very many threes. In fact, these two last and next to last in the NBA in three-pointers attempted. Iverson, back door is open, yes, and a foul.
I like this play, a little backdoor play. And that play is set up because the defense is trying to overplay and deny Allen at the top of the key.
Defending the Sixers in the backcourt, Matt Geiger in for the first time for Tyrone Hill. Iverson, sweetly done. The loose pill. Iverson tracked by Smith. Yes, and a foul.
Started on the defensive end. Aaron McKee picking up the loose ball, getting it up quickly to Allen Iverson. There's the drive for life. One more look at it. Joe trying to avoid the contact, could not do so.
Lead of 3. Allen has been the man in the first half, gets around Jackson and floats home 2. Allen Iverson has... Iverson, 5 to shoot, short of Garnett, gets 2 more. Brilliant in the first half, lines up Jackson, goes right to the hole, gets his own miss, and got it down. Anthony Peeler returns, trying to deal with Iverson. He can forget about it. Allen with 29.
8%. Their free throws are up to about 74% as a team.
Iverson all the way to the cup. Count 2 more. Iverson, as the crowd is into it again. Allen gives it up. Brilliantly done for...
And double team Karl Malone. He'll go to the front of the rim, and Malone will hit him every time.
Iverson with the fall away goes. So
out of 10 being blocked.
Malone with 13. Stockton with only 2. Iverson winding up on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Iverson against Stockton. Gives up the dribble, puts it up, and
body contact that is not being called.
Well, I'm not chuckling. You're the only one chuckling. I think this is very serious indeed. Iverson has never had the lead tonight. They cut it down to 3 moments ago. Here is Iverson playing one-on-one against Jacques Vaughn. Steps back and Russell. And it's a 78-76 Utah lead. Iverson sneaks in 78, 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Allen Iverson having his best scoring game of the year. And has 40 points in the game.
Now keep an eye on this young guy. Now watch as he gets down inside here. You're going to see the shot blocker coming right from the left. Right there, Danielle Marshall. He gets it up from the field. He's third in the league, 44 in threes. And tonight he couldn't make a big.
Doesn't work in the NBA anymore.
Iverson to raise up and ring it. 41 last night in the face of Theo Ratliff. Iverson will step through a Ratliff pick and bury the Jackson going to play on baseline left. Iverson with that jump step to the rim and float it home. The Cavaliers lead is 9. Iverson to use a Tyrone Hill pick and will step back with a triple that he'll put from Croatia on the floor. Iverson tried to turn the corner. Oh, look at Allen Iverson hanging it and had the basketball ripped out of his hands by Tyrone Hill. Iverson put it down and one. Iverson quickly to the offensive end. The baseline, Allen Iverson to Aaron McKee. Cavaliers having all kinds of problems now, transition-wise, as Allen Iverson.
With guys like Lynch and Tyrone Hill who play the game the right way, give you a very honest effort at the defensive end.
A quarterback that didn't see a linebacker stepping in a passing lane, huh? Allen Iverson. 5 block shots for Ratliff. Iverson will step back and stick it again. He's got way. Allen Iverson stepped in the passing lane. Iverson got bounced by Jackson. Will fade him. Andre Miller felt Iverson lowered his shoulder into him. Iverson with a jump stop to the like everybody else's. Matty, let's mark this down now. With 7 minutes left, the Cavaliers have got back to within 5, but not. Allen Iverson, sport team, is going to lift it and knock out a 3. Iverson. I'm convinced that Ollie, what he wants here. Iverson with a stutter step. Lift it over the top of
that and keep Aaron McKee from penetrating.
That will help. Iverson will step back and stick it. Lift Lynch. And Aaron McKee. Iverson will step back and stroke it. Allen Iverson, half a century here. Game win streak, shot clock at 5. Iverson crossed over. Iverson on the run, and that goes. He's got 52.
Knock it over. Hill leaves it short. McKee to rebound. He pops it out to Iverson. He's got 2 men to beat. Iverson to the basket and scores. Top by 2. Ratliff. Not able to. He set. Ball is knocked loose. And here comes Iverson. Iverson rolls it up and in.
You see how quick they are. He was going to knock down the 15-footer.
McCulloch is in the lineup for the Sixers. And Iverson has the ball. Drive to the lane, lays it up and over the top. And with 1:34 to go in the first period. Hot shooting both ways. How about that? He is excited with the basketball. Look at that. Iverson is...
No, I'm sorry. Sixers.
Almost Iverson driving to the paint. Now he hits outside. At our stats man, the Temple won today basketball at home, so Cosby may have had a double dip. There's Iverson to the basket. Of course, he was the head coach when Pop got into the NBA as an assistant. There's Iverson.
Ooh, he's in a rhythm.
Yeah. Iverson goes down the lane. Newble back in. Feed off to McCulloch with a slam. He has to back off. Daniel's done a good job with him so far. You always have to qualify. That was very good, but it was even better offense. Iverson. Here comes Iverson. Barry stops him, at least for a moment. Down. Iverson, who had the free throw to get him to 34 points. Backs away. 2 more. In the frustration. 79. Back out to Iverson. Iverson with Robinson coming at him. Just shoots deadly over the... Battle of 2 division leaders. The home team going to get the break as Iverson is over 40. Not gonna...
Point ball game. Iverson, step back fadeaway jumper is good. His hold down those second chance points as Iverson drives in and lays with just his first basket. Iverson goes around, lays it up and in. Freddie Hoiberg. Ollie passes to Iverson on the wing. Iverson quick jumper. Left side is good. Came out and changed Hoiberg's jump shot. Now Marcus Fizer will check in. Inside, Iverson with a pretty move. And with it on the wing, McCulloch goes over to set the screen. Miller went to help out. Now Iverson, tough jumper left side is good. He can hit those. That's a very tough shot. And the Bulls take the lead back. Again, a very high-scoring game. Iverson drives in, gives it off. McCulloch lays it in. And they'll go out to Iverson again. 10 shot clock. Iverson. Fadeaway jumper. Here's was quiet the other night in the first half. Now Iverson puts up a 3 and hits that. Wow. 20. Iverson jumper is good from the left into this up and down game with Philly. Iverson with Elamine on him, and his jumper is good. And Iverson is there. Iverson pushes it up the floor and lays it in.
Nobody back out of defense.
Iverson on the wing. Takes a jumper left side, a 3 that hits 9 rebounds for Elton now. Oh, and he lost it. He looked away and lost it. And Iverson comes up with it and makes the layup.
And McKee has done an outstanding job. Here's Iverson against Mark Jackson. The double team comes, and he floats it in. Allen. Here he is again against Mark Jackson. Fall away is good. Allen Iverson. He's 2 for 2.
This is a tough matchup for Mark Jackson for the one reason. His job is to keep him in front of him, and Iverson is quick enough and explosive.
Iverson off the screen, got an open look.
Remember, Tom, the first time we came in here with Allen Iverson, he did everything. You know, he took every shot, and he had to make all of the plays. Toronto is to have an impact on these guys. They got to stop the ball, and right now they're not able to.
Winning his first foul. Lynch breaks up the pass. Here's Iverson in a hurry. All the way. Iverson got it. And one.
And we'll see if he gets re-energized. He had 11 points. Iverson
is 0 for 4 in the quarter. The three-pointer. Good. Iverson gets his play. Drive baseline. Iverson with the reverse. Basketball.
And the reason that Iverson is able to get by, he comes from the wing, and the rest of the defense is reacting, and he comes underneath. Most of the time, he's been trying to come through his stack at the top of the key.
Iverson for 3. Big basket at Oakley. 2 seconds. Iverson for 3. Got it. The buzzer with a 3.
Barely getting his hands on it and letting it go, and release from with a huge bucket. You get one more look, and you see how it felt. You can clearly see that the offensive efforts have energized the defensive attitude of the Raptors. Iverson.
Allen Iverson. His second free throw upcoming. No good. Iverson kept it alive and tapped it to McKee. He's doing everything. Here's a 3.
To him so he can get other people easier opportunities. Iverson. They'll rescind it.
Iverson. Tough shot. People all over him. Carter even came, but he was pointing actually at the Toronto bench for calling the timeout. Here is Allen.
Great reaction by Lynch.
Here's Iverson. Got it. Iverson
quicker with their attack right now, coming to Iverson.
Carter reached in, nearly got it away. Iverson ducking up and under. Wow, what touch. And scoreless a minute in. Nicely guarding Iverson, who has a step. Was high off the backboard.
A little bit tougher to see because it's the difference between shooting a duck on the water and one that's flying.
Boy. McKee throws it away. Iverson splits 2 Mavericks, swoops, scores, and the 76ers have grabbed it.
Not defending him. He hasn't had the ball in his hands. Look at that steal.
Iverson rises and rips at 6.
Looking for a pass, and he said, I'm going to shoot this. Back door again.
Iverson had it pinned. He scored it anyway. Where'd he get that upper?
They play with confidence.
Iverson.
They know how to win on the road.
The rebound. Sends Iverson. Blows by Finley and lays it in. Allen down by 2 coach without a call. Iverson all the way. He gets that call.
Hey, a real key for the Magic here is seeing if they can find a way to get into transition.
Here's Iverson over Armstrong. Iverson 2 for knocked away by McKee. Iverson beats Armstrong. Iverson puts it on the floor. He's challenged, but he drills it.
the three. He'll put it up.
Instead, he drives to the basket to give Phil. Dangerous pass. Iverson's back. He leads the league in steals, and he gets the assist to North Carolina.
Oh, that was a beautiful game. Gorgeous game.
Iverson for three. McKee is an excellent defender, and he forced the turnover. Jones shovels it ahead to Iverson. The ball is run down by Doliak.
Oh, man.
Taken away by Iverson. Outlaw's there, and a foul. Somehow he scores.
Darrell Armstrong just doesn't know Iverson's there. Very nicely done.
Outlaw often times will make a play in that situation, but Iverson.
Watch how quickly he gets a move here.
Might have committed an offensive foul as he pushed off. Iverson pops out top, drives on Armstrong. Rainbow shot over out.
Now, this has been a fun matchup.
Iverson a hop step, tosses one in. Iverson for three.
Gym rats. Guys just love to play.
Iverson. Philadelphia goes into the lead. Well, here we go. Iverson on the dribble against Armstrong. On the drive, and a foul. And it counts.
See, I would be real surprised. Now, how do you... Well, and see, Tracy McGrady, can you get that same call once? I don't think so.
Philly.
Tell you, the real key for the Magic here is seeing if they can find a way to get in the transition.
Here's Iverson over Armstrong. Iverson 2 for knocked away by McKee. Iverson beats Armstrong. Iverson puts it on the floor. He's challenged, but he drills it.
That's for the three. He'll put it up.
Instead, he drives to the basket to give Phil. Dangerous pass. Iverson's back. He leads the league in steals, and he gets the assist to North Carolina.
Oh, that was a beautiful game. Gorgeous game.
Iverson for three. McKee is an excellent defender, and he forced the turnover. Jones shovels it ahead to Iverson. The ball is run down by Doliak.
Oh, man.
Taken away by Iverson. Outlaw's there, and a foul. Somehow he scores.
Darrell Armstrong just doesn't know Iverson's there. Very nicely done.
Outlaw often times will make a play in that situation, but Iverson.
Now watch how quickly he gets a move here.
Might have committed an offensive foul as he pushed off. Iverson pops out top, drives on Armstrong. Rainbow shot over out.
Now, this has been a fun matchup.
Iverson a hop step, tosses one in. Iverson for three.
Gym rats. Guys just love to play.
Iverson. Philadelphia goes into the lead. Well, here we go. Iverson on the dribble against Armstrong. On the drive, and a foul. And it counts.
See, I would be real surprised. Now, how do you... Well, and see, Tracy McGrady, can you get that same call once? I don't think so.
Philly
come up with it when the Bucks should have the ball. And they score.
Iverson on the three.
It's inside on this team, too, without Ratliff. They don't have a great shot blocker, so get in on them like Iverson just did on the Bucks.
Not play in Philadelphia's last game, a rather resounding loss to Houston. Allen Iverson in today's game against David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and the San Antonio Spurs. Allen Iverson. Allen gets the job on this end. He's tough. Iverson three. First Cassell, then Williams. Iverson squirting like a water gun.
Bracket, because there's been two really great ones play here, Kareem and Oscar.
Doesn't get the call. Bust out Iverson. Jam. Double the drama. Movies and Bucks basketball. Tonight, the drama is enough right here. Iverson hits the
Sixers, one of those teams that can score a lot of points quickly because of him.
He gets
right
them
there.
right back. Iverson, and he'll shoot.
come up with it.
He is second to Iverson, 17 for the game scorers. Iverson now has 9th
position for the Sixers. There's that back door again.
Iverson gets the lay-in. Iverson going right around. Rick Fox 3-on-1. And the behind-the-back pass. Nazi Muhammad.
Lakers in threes.
There you saw Nazi Muhammad on the bench as Allen Iverson pass ball in. And a 3-on-2. Iverson pulls back and hits his second field. O'Neal. Brian Shaw misses, and running out is Snow to Iverson. Look at that move. What a move by us. Pretty imposing record, and they were up by 12. Here's Iverson. Fall away. No.
Richardson, you'll see him later tonight, more than likely, coming off the bench. Iverson for three, and he hit it. Hit the Sixers' only block Wednesday night against the Lakers. Iverson nearly stripped, but he gets two anyway. And he is third all-time on the franchise's games played list. Iverson strong to the hoop. NBA in steals, swipes another. Behind the back against Dooling, all the way to the hook for two.
Let's take a look at the push by Allen. The long stride and the reach, getting a kick.
Iverson swiped it from him. Now he takes on Richardson, who blocked a shot. Allen gets it again and strokes it.
Was given up. Now the 76ers offense is clicking. They're giving up more points, but they're scoring more as well as Allen Iverson.
1 point. All cotton for Allen Iverson. That was for two, and he's... Iverson to work on Odom, takes him strong and gets two at baseline. Very much a game, the Sixer lead, shriveling to 6. Iverson just when the Sixer Willoughby. Beautifully done. Iverson for three. That's beautifully done as well. Right to Iverson to work on McGinnis. Tough two, and he hit it. Allen Iverson now.
You have the league's best record here. You got them trying to make the adjustment of a new superstar on their roster.
And I found to make him a little bit slower, because Theo could run the floor so well. Iverson dances inside. Has the first 4 points.
Watch Iverson is able to use that little screen by Mutombo, split two defenders, get all the way to the basket with no resistance.
Looking at Joe Smith. Rebound to the gang and block again. Iverson got it. How about that?
Pretty tough for Philadelphia over the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Barrow stays with Iverson. Made him take a tough shot. Still scores, and he is fouled. Continues at the Palace. Great start here in Auburn Hills. Just a 6-point difference. Up to start the second quarter for Larry Brown. Iverson the follow-up. 2 more.
Man, you got to. He thought he was fouled on that play.
So he tries a bomb. And, of course, he hits it. For three, Iverson against Atkins. The follow-away goes. They lead by 22. 14-5 run here. Harrell's defending Iverson. The bump, no whistle, and a bucket. Mutombo to Iverson. We're going to see a lot of that. Iverson scores, and he is fouled here tonight. Iverson's follow-up. 2 more. Give him
teammates. They all settle and play their roles. You know, they understand you have.
There's Eric Snow. Just back 6 games ago. Iverson gets the game's first back. No, 2-on-1. Lynch back to Iverson, and here's Mashburn to defend. Iverson with a
decision on making a trade.
Because it strengthens their bench with Iverson as he replaces Wesley in the lineup.
Well, Iverson may drive on him.
Here's the long three. Well,
didn't get up. No. Putting pressure on the Sixer guards to slow them getting down into their offense.
Iverson catch, shoot, and score off balance even. Ball out. Iverson on the wing. Robinson there to guard him. The 3-ball is good. Comes Lynch. Iverson, big cover with McGlure. And McGlure didn't challenge for 10 this half. Iverson with the ball. Going sideways and hits. 24. Lynch at the top. Iverson on the wing, sets the shot away. Good screen set by Hill.
It'll be to the Hornets' advantage when he's on the court if they try to use him offensively.
Here's Iverson trying to pick his way in, and the drive works. Corner Iverson. There's the bench story tonight. Eddie Robinson, a good part of that. Iverson maintains control, shoots it off balance.
He's had to score in the half court.
Iverson backs up, fires. Oh, he got that one. Iverson at the top. Eddie Robinson guarding him, gets behind him, and a high banker off the... David Wesley matched up with him as Eddie Robinson's getting a rest. Here's Iverson for three. Oh, my goodness. Checked by Davis. Iverson makes his move, takes the shot. 47 points for Allen Iverson.
Iverson pulls up on the jumper. Down to the Kembe. Great pass to Hill. Score it. Tiger in the game as well. He's down low with Popeye Jones. Here's Iverson. Short jumper gets the bounce. Iverson pushes one up. Nothing but net. Three-pointer inside. Strong. Well, look at Alexander get up and can't come away with it. Iverson ahead of the pack. And slams it in. Eric Snow dribbles in traffic, nearly traveled. Iverson goes into the paint, lays it up and in.
He's just coming into the game, of course, so that is some reason.
Iverson hoping to get a foul. It was the height that enabled him to get it over the defender. Iverson drives, draws the foul, and scores. We've got a basketball game. Iverson inside gets the English wrong. Up ahead to Iverson against Davis. Davis fouls him and score the goal. Iverson around everybody. Short jumper. What a shot. 8 to shoot. 13 game clock.
They're trying to get the ball out of Iverson's hand.
They can't. Iverson in and out and back in again for what could be the game winner.
On the backboards.
You don't know what it's like to lose.
Iverson up and in. 80 waits for Iverson. Goes baseline, does Allen. High off the glass, good.
What a tough shot.
Towards Lynch. Now Snow. Bounce ahead, Iverson. Look at the quicks. Up and in, and one.
Well, the thing about
if I had a vote, he'd get it. But I don't have a vote.
I'll vote for you, Parker.
Iverson outside. Iverson. Man. And Allen Iverson returns.
Well, shooting, improvising, creating ways to get it done in a variety of ways is the guy they call the answer. Allen Iverson.
Coughs it up. Iverson in on Glover. Off the window again. Iverson. 4th 2. Tipped out to Allen.
Whoa. That's the improvisation that I'm talking about here in the third quarter as well.
Allen Iverson's first shot of the second half. Iverson.
Man.
You know, you would think. Iverson. That's for 3.
Well, he just took a little break from help. But it winds up in his hands.
As it always seems to. They have to give a thumbprint.
Right.
Van Jam runs during all hours to really put the squeeze on Philly. Here comes Iverson. He nearly lost it out of bounds. Jumper from the corner is good.
As we go along.
Here comes Snow, feeding to Iverson, leading scorer in the NBA, coming off a 37-point performance.
The injury, but it only affected him on defense. It didn't affect his shot selection or his analysis. They have to make shots because one of the things Pat Riley said that he's concerned with the 76ers is...
Here comes Iverson with 7. Shot clock is at 8. Over Bowen. Oh, what a shot by Allen Iverson.
Yeah, and that's the presence that Pat Riley's been missing against this Philadelphia team so far this year, since this is not a great deal of scores out there on the court for either team right now, but there's one right there.
Well, shot at a different rotation on it. Here comes Iverson into 3. Oh, my goodness, what a play. Turned in this season.
I thought I had a side bet with Coach anyway. I can afford to feed him. I don't have enough money to feed you.
Turnovers. 11 for the Heat, 12 for Philadelphia, and a 3. What are you talking about?
That's like a newspaper reporter, guys. Look at that. That's a big old camera. That's on the TV.
A 3-point shot by Allen Iverson.
Third is health. Now we're talking about his game. That's what I meant earlier, that he came back to be a player. He didn't come back to be a patient, and we treat him as such.
Iverson for 3. Oh! Allen Iverson is a flamethrower.
I love it.
Antonio, Allen Iverson tonight has been absolutely spectacular.
The guy's unbelievable. He drives in against the whole team. He shoots three-point shots up over the defense.
Together against a quick team like the 76ers have out there now, it's a defensive problem, but Danny's absolutely right.
2 minutes to play. Iverson with Marley on him. Allen Iverson continues to amaze. He's got 41 points.
We hope that he would have a higher percentage, but not so far, and he hasn't been able to get inside all the way until then.
The Pacers lead at 24-17. Iverson hits his second, and Geiger got a piece of it. Here come the Sixers. Iverson with best. In 15 minutes on the floor. Goes on Iverson. He's another jab step. Now splits two defenders and scores. No foul. He thought he was fouled. Here's Iverson sprinting ahead. And Iverson jams it home.
Iverson showing you, Jalen, don't think about it. Comes over the top, hangs on to make sure he doesn't hurt himself. But when you get that guy out in the open court, forget about it.
You're allowed to hang on the rim if in the judgment of the officials it's to avoid.
And Bob, that is how a 4-point lead becomes a 1-point lead. Iverson.
And that is how a 1-point lead becomes a 3-hand. Here comes Iverson. Best is back. Iverson recovers and pops the jumper. He got his own rebound, finding Iverson, who banks it home. Since intermission. Iverson.
And you see Iverson, and he is in an attack mode now, gets to the free throw line, get that shot. Well, he's been more effective on the drive, and he's got to continue to do that. Iverson on the hoop, a mad dash. Oh, stays at last, but Allen Iverson at full throttle coming in, taking the pop from Crozier, and still getting the ball to dance in. This third quarter, it's bad news for the 76ers so far with Iverson.
You know, most people will tell you that
his job is to defend.
Iverson from long range, just
on that defensive board. And there's Iverson. And it goes through. Are active. They're forcing Philly into mistakes and rough shots.
Iverson hitting his second field goal. 5 out of 6 from threes. Here is Iverson driving. Williams coming over to meet him, and Iverson off that gives him advice. Keeps him on the phone, I think.
Well, when he first came out of college, everyone doubted whether he could shoot a high percentage. This is a guy at 6'10" who shoots threes with ease.
Iverson firing over Hunter. The basket will count.
On that
Iverson. Yes, how good was that? I mean, Kobe Bryant, right? Allen Iverson in the open floor, impossible to guard. Kobe does a nice job. He gets a hand up, but
shot clock down to 2. Down to 1. Iverson. Oh, what a spectacular finish as the 6.
That often. They're starting to defend much better right now, Mark.
Here's Iverson. Yes. And Allen Iverson has picked it up. That's his 4th.
He's underneath the basket. You cannot play him, and Mutombo cannot take the foul. He already has one.
Iverson again.
This guy.
5 run to end the first quarter. Lakers have led by as many as 13. Allen Iverson on fire. That is Iverson lit up the Lakers for 40, and Kobe back in his hometown of Philadelphia playing with a sore shoulder. Allen Iverson, 9th. McKee for Iverson.
Yes, that was not pretty by Aaron McKee, but some
told Iverson Lowry was not going anywhere. Off the steal, Iverson again. And here in the first half, just 2 for 9 from the field. Iverson for 3. Yes!
Out. Lost it on the way up. Here's the same play again. This time they do a nice job defensively, and Iverson steps back and hits the jump shot. Well, he's getting that shots up right now tonight. And here comes another one. He is fearless. This young guy is amazing. Try to overplay the pressure. Same play this time. The Sixers stop it. He steps back and hits the jump shot. And you know what? When you hit jump shots, they got to crowd you. Now you use that quickness. So he's got the entire package going.
On Sunday in Game 7 against the Bucks. Iverson. Yes. Allen Iverson, 38 points.
Now look how fast Allen Iverson is in this open court. Shaq has the angle. Just runs right past
him. Shaq does not commit the foul. And then the last possession. Now remember, Kobe Bryant is an all-league defender. Last year.
Iverson from way downtown.
Iverson working so hard here over the last 8 minutes. He finally gets a big three-pointer to go. And then the swung.
The 76ers with the ball down by one. Iverson for three. Yes! Allen Iverson has Iverson. Bothered by Lou. Iverson. Yes.
How about that?
And steps over Teron Lou. Has hit clutch shots down the stretch.
Allen Iverson, the courage of this young guy. He'd been totally shut down. Gets out on the break, hits a three to give his team a 2-point lead. And then he steps back in the corner. Teron Lou all over him. Steps back, the pullback jumper, buries it. And watch him step right over the top of Teron Lou. Lets him know that's 7.
Iverson on the crossover.
Oh, that's too good. Stay off, haven't you?
Sixers by one. And they add to the Michigan. Leads McKee. Iverson from downtown.
You know, it looks
at the 10, although they lost the game.
Well, and it was this guy in that fourth period, Allen Iverson, who had 26 points. He said that was one of the reasons why they were able to win Game 7.
Iverson on the ball. Iverson putting moves on Shaw, setting up the fadeaway. Allen, I 3 after losing Game 1 in overtime.
And Marv, this is all that series of moves. Brian Shaw said, where is he? Iverson steps back, hits a very difficult shot on the fast break. And then Iverson's face to disrupt his vision. Iverson said, you know what, I've been hit 3 times now. Please watch it.
Iverson, yes. And Toronto.
Front in the low post with his defense. But Allen Iverson on this play, that little pullback, he takes the ball between his legs to create distance. And he's hit 2 very...
Derek Fisher, as this third quarter gets underway. Iverson, yes. Iverson accelerates and hits. Allen Iverson putting the
right back. The Sixers, when they get on that fast break, Iverson, you just can't keep him from getting to the basket. You've got to be able to get back with 2 or 3 guys. So a 6-point.
Iverson eluding 2 Lakers.
Keep the ball out of Iverson's hands. Don't let him touch it.
Iverson for 3.
And Iverson said, trust him. That might be the basket to finish the Sixers off tonight.
Iverson from downtown.
Of late, 64% in his last 5 games. Iverson over Kidd. Perfect. One missed by the Nets tonight. That's the kind of night it's been. Iverson in traffic, and that one goes. Corey Blunt, Allen Iverson goes by Kittles in traffic.
Down and he got another double over here. I mean, the defense is getting much better for the Nets now.
Iverson behind the screen. It's Iverson. Not convert on the fast break. Iverson back the other way for to clean it up. Iverson behind the arc. Count it.
They've been getting good transition baskets. The same 2 baskets that Kenny Martin got earlier in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Final seconds, and Iverson. And that's got to get in the back of the minds a little bit of the Nets. Iverson
to the floor, so you better adjust.
Iverson guarded by Anderson, pulls up and gets the basket and the foul.
Stop shooting. The offense is built around him. He's the primary option in 90% of what they do. Now they're revved up.
They are. The building is bouncing. And the runner by Allen Iverson. Barely a half a minute to go. Iverson pulling up, and he hits his second in a row. Team stolen by Claxton, and here is Iverson, and Allen Iverson lays it in. 13 points. Crowd really revved up as Iverson. And we're outscored by 8, so they've got to come out strong here to stay in there, and Iverson gets them off on the right. Celtics, who already have Pearson foul trouble, he's still in the lineup for 3. And Allen Iverson, here's Iverson pushing it up against Kenny Anderson. Pierce also there with him. The fall-away hits. Very to the
floor. That didn't work out very well. Iverson driving in. Bounce pass to McCullough. And they score. Well, Vaughn must have thought somebody was there because he threw it to an empty spot on the floor. And Allen Iverson. Baseline shot, good. Man. Iverson, good job by Jacques Vaughn. Iverson still makes the shot. Tonight he's played a lot of minutes.
Hey, listen, you talk about hustle player of the game.
Drives, loses the ball, and turns it over. That's the third turnover, and here comes Iverson the other way for an easy two. Themselves been their own worst enemy early in games, not getting going. Iverson with an incredible crossover with a left hamstring pull. The Wizards commit another turnover.
Once again, those big.
Two in the second at Orlando. Iverson baseline jumper good.
Get a win against a team like this, playing well.
Hughes has 11 of those 23 points. Iverson off the glass, that is patented. So that. Iverson drives and scores.
108 points per game. I think he's got to take this team on his shoulders. If he's playing defense.
Pick up your latest Reebok gear at Modell's. Allen. Less than 2 weeks ago at Orlando. Good line. Eric Snow's got a leaking Iverson. Collided with Lou. Scoops and scores. Silent. Iverson steps by Keith. Iverson, 5 to shoot. Working over Fogan's. Got it. Good work by Iverson, cruising and scoring. Iverson hauling a load here in the third quarter, working over Tyronn Lue. Iverson, a terrific third quarter, so maybe another minute at the most. Iverson, hard in the cup for two, and that'll probably.
The rest of the team plays defense. Orlando has not played much so far this season.
Iverson getting the layup
before he decides to take over.
Good help from Wallace. Now Iverson, top of the circle jumper. And right there, pushes it ahead. Drives right through the lane and puts. Iverson lowers that shoulder and lays it in. He's hard to stop there. Screen roll. Iverson, free throw line fadeaway jumper is good.
To the post.
Iverson starts to drive, backs it off, jumper around and good.
I mean, 12 straight games, Lou Allen's had double figures. I mean, he's been a consistent scorer for the Bulls all season. Found him, Lou Allen found him.
Iverson, jumper on the way, good. Cross on the dribble with Duhan on him. Keeps him on that side. He made one from there just a second ago. Makes two and comes around the screen. Heinrich tries to keep him right there. Off the glass. That's tough. Right side, Iverson. Iverson, shake, fake, move. Got it in the foul.
See, that's here it is right here. There's so much space right there where he has enough room to do what he wants to do. He can go left, dip in, dip out. Double team that, make Dallenberg have to make that shot.
Dang comes back. Heinrich with Duhan right there. Iverson fadeaway jumper is good. See, that's 57% from the field. Iverson in the lane, jumper good. Iguodala back to Iverson, drives right down and throws it in.